Hello and welcome. In this video, we describe R-Instat and introduce how it can be used for the analysis of climatic data. This is the first of a small series of videos on R-Instat. This one is as you start. The rest will be even easier if you also view the general tutorials and have used R-Instat a bit. The original Instat was first developed in the 1980s. It provided a very simple statistics package. It remained in use until recently, particularly in Met services in Africa and beyond, largely because of its special climatic menu. R is a very powerful, popular, free and open source statistical system. In addition to the core system, users have contributed more than 16,000 packages to enhance its capabilities. This is in many fields, including the analysis of climatic data. RStudio, shown here, provides a powerful and useful environment to run R directly. R-Instat began in 2015. We identified a need in Africa and elsewhere for a new statistics package that would be powerful, easy to use, and freely distributed. In addition, it was important that the development of the software was largely to be within Africa. Initial funds were through crowdsourcing. Then, funds from CCAFs in 2016 started a climatic menu. Development has continued with funds from UMetSat and recently from WMO and UK Met. R-Instat provides a menu-driven front end to R. It's designed to make R really easy to use. In R-Instat, all analyses are done by R, and the results are then transferred back to the front end. The resulting software looks a little like the original Instat, though none of the original code remains. It's a different and much more powerful package, though like the original, it is a general statistics package with a special menu to facilitate the analysis of climatic data. R-Instat doesn't take long to learn. Most can therefore move quickly on to using it for their data analysis. In particular, R-Instat has aspects that will be familiar to anyone who's previously used a statistics package, such as the original Instat or SPSS. It should also be easy if your main experience has been the use of spreadsheets to analyze your data. Using R-Instat is, in some ways, similar to using a spreadsheet. You should find much of this is familiar, and perhaps a few aspects are even simpler. Here we show some similarities and differences. Like a spreadsheet, the data are in columns. For example, one column may contain rainfall, while another indicates which month the data came from. The first row in R-Instat contains the name of each column. Then the data start in row 1, which we prefer to a spreadsheet, where the data usually start in row 2. Like a spreadsheet, there can also be multiple sheets or data frames. A big difference which we like is that statistics packages show the results in a separate output window. It's also worth noting that this is just a window onto the full dataset, which can be extremely large. The R-Instat menus correspond to the usual stages of an analysis. The File menu is used first and is to access or import data. Most sets of data need some organizing before they're ready for the analysis, and this is the role of the Prepare menu. Then the Describe and Model menu are used for the analysis, and the Climatic menu contains some facilities from each of these previous menus. This makes many climatic analyses even easier. Here is the first of 3 examples. A dialog from the Prepare menu was used to produce annual rainfall totals from the daily data, ready for analysis. Special versions of this dialog are even easier from the Climatic menu. Monthly summaries are as shown, and there are options for missing values. The Describe menu offers options for many types of graphs as well as tables. This example shows box plots for daily maximum temperatures for 2 stations in Ghana. Box plots are also in the Quality Control section of the Climatic menu. The result here is for minimum temperatures from the same stations in Ghana. An inventory of the data is also on the Climatic menu. Missing data is shown in red, with time on the x-axis. The bottom row for each station shows rainfall data where available from the 1940s, with very few missing values. The other parts of the graph show temperatures and some other elements were available from about 1960 onwards. For analysis of climatic data, we expect users to fall into one of 4 groups. The first group is those who find R-Instat would be a useful addition. They are now able to analyze their station and possibly gridded data, which they found to be a daunting challenge before. The second group includes research students who would later use the R resources through RStudio. They start with R-Instat to be productive quickly. It is also a stepping stone to help them in learning R itself. The third group is already comfortable using RStudio. They use R-Instat, or at least the routines from R-Instat, to tidy and possibly quality control their data. They then continue their work with RStudio. The fourth group is already comfortable using the existing resources in RStudio. They don't need R-Instat. That's it. Thank you for watching. We hope that you'll enjoy the rest of the videos of this series, as well as the video tutorials.